What is going on, Freak Nation? Coach Mark here, along with Spalding. It's Friday, everybody, so we made it through another week, and that means you guys get yourself another quarantine workout. So let's go over the workout today, everybody. All right, everybody. What we have here, two options, one with weights, one without weights. If you're doing it with the weight, you're starting out with a 7-minute AMRAP, and the movements are 50 kettlebell, dumbbell, odd object deadlifts. After that, it's gonna be 40 sit-ups, then 30 air squats, and then 20 weighted good mornings. Once you get down to the 20, you're gonna start over again and go 50, 40, 30, 20. You're gonna continue that for 7 minutes. After the 7 minutes, you get a 3-minute rest. You're welcome. Then, you're gonna do another 7-minute AMRAP. And now we're switching over to 50 lunges. That's gonna be 50 total, not 50 each leg. 40 sit-ups, 30 kettlebell, dumbbell, odd object, Romanian deadlifts now. And then 20 single leg hip bridges. And then again, once you get down to 20, you start over again, you continue it for 7 minutes. On the next, if you're doing it without the weight, you're starting off with 50 Supermen, then going 40 sit-ups, 30 air squats, 20 toe touches. Then you get a 3-minute rest, and then you get another 7-minute AMRAP after that. Now it's gonna be 50 lunges, 40 sit-ups, 30 toe touches, and then 20 glute bridges. All right, so let's go over the movements. Lower you guys a little bit. There we go. All right, buddy. So remember, when we are doing the deadlifts, if you're doing it with one weight or two, either one is fine. If you're doing one weight, let's have the weight in the middle of us, so right in between. You wanna make sure that you keep your chest up and the back nice and flat. When you're doing regular deadlifts, you can have a little bend in the knees, and then what you're doing is you're hinging forward at the waist, you're bringing that weight all the way down to the ground. Once you get down to the knees, then you can bend just a little bit to get the weight all the way down to the ground. What you want to try to avoid is turn this into a squat. So you're squatting down and then coming back up. More hinge in the waist, less squatting down. And if you're doing it with one dumbbell, you can do it single arm, or you can have it in the middle and do the same exact thing. Even if you have a kettlebell, same thing, all right? Focusing on the chest up and keeping the back flat and nice and tight as you go down. When you're doing the weighted good mornings, you can hold the weights either up against your chest or have it resting on your shoulders. But what I'm looking for here is keeping your legs locked out. So now the legs are straight and stiff. And from here, you're going to bend forward, try to get as far forward as you can while keeping your back flat. So once the back starts rounding over, stop there, straighten out, and then come all the way back up. You want to feel this in the back of your legs. So you're coming all the way forward and then all the way back. When you're doing the Romanian deadlifts, similar to the good morning, we're just combining the deadlift with the good morning. So it's going to be a stiff-legged deadlift. So same thing, you're holding with the one dumbbell or a kettlebell or 2 dumbbells, it's going to be the same motion. So now the legs are going to be straight, and then keep the chest up, the flat back. Go down as low as you're comfortable with until you feel that stretch in the back of your leg. The same thing, keep the back flat. Once it starts rounding over, come back up. So don't try to go all the way down with a rounded back. You want to keep it tight and flat as you go down, and come all the way back up. All right, we know lunges, forward, backwards, side to side. It's up to you guys. If you want to make it more challenging, hold on to that weight and do a weighted lunge. We all know air squats. We all know the sit-ups, so let's go on down to the ground for the body weight stuff. When you're doing these Superman, you're lying flat down on the ground, arms in front of you, legs behind you. You're raising both of them up at the same time, holding it there for a second, and then coming all the way down, controlled, and then popping back up, and then coming all the way back down. When you're doing the toe touches, you have a few different options on this one. You can bring your legs all the way up, keeping them up here the whole time, starting with your shoulders on the ground, making it kind of like a crunch. So you're reaching up, trying to touch the toes. Or if you want to make it a little more challenging, start with the legs on the ground, come all the way up first, then reach up, then come all the way back down. So make it like a 2 movement, a leg raise into a toe touch, and then come back down. Gives you a little bit more of a challenge. When you're doing the glute bridges, when you're doing the single leg ones, one foot stays planted, the other one stays straight. And then from here, you're raising your hips up as high as they can go, Squeezing the butt at the top, slow and controlling the way down, pressing back up again. And doing the regular glute bridge, both feet are on the ground, pressing up and then pressing down. And same thing, make it challenging, put a weight on your waist, make it a weighted bridge. Toe touches, air squats, sit-ups. That's all the movements today, guys. So, happy Friday, everybody. Hope you have a great weekend. Spalding anything, one day, man. One day, you're gonna say something, I know it. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. Talk to you tomorrow.